Yes, it's finally getting a little cold outside. Now this is the autumn I signed up for. Looks like Rob's got some raking to do. Jesus, things are crazy out here right now. God dang wind blew my hair everywhere. Yes! The moment you've been waiting for is here. Actually, I don't really know if you've been waiting for this moment, but there were a lot of comments on our last video asking where the PIN-SPLOSION was. Well, here it is. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, we made it. Store number 1, the craft store. Christmas stuff already. Ugh, there's a lot of balls here. Craft foam? Craft foam. Why can I never find anything in here? There it is. You think they have any burning blush fragrance oil? Finger-sized candles, check. Well, should have got candles here. Store number 3, the grocery store. Success! Alrighty, I think we may have enough stuff to do an adequate PIN-SPLOSION video now. Oh yeah, I probably should tell you what we're gonna be making. First off, pizza skulls. Yeah. Second, finger candles. Then we have the classic spooky spell books, bone sugar cubes, spiderweb art. Oh, this is like getting 5 DIY projects for the price of 1. We here at ThreadBanger really value your time. No, we don't. Time is meaningless. Let's get home and start making some stuff. All right, here we go. We're doing pizza skulls first because pizza, duh. Unfortunately, there is no way to get this pan that is being used in this video. Unless you want to pay $150 for it and get it after Halloween. No, we're not doing either of those things because I was able to get this pan. And you know what this pan means? Giant pizza skull. Yeah, when in doubt, you just make it giant. That's what you do here on YouTube, right? First, I'm just gonna chop up some veggies and then we have to roll out some dough. As you can see here, I bought pre-made dough because we're doing 5 projects in this video and ain't nobody got time for making their own dough. So get over it. Yeah, this is looking pretty good, I think. Now I'm just gonna spray a little bit of this in the pan and then just lay the dough right on top of there. Hey, you need to stay where I put your dough. Yes, this is what we want, I think. Now we just have to fill it with all the pizza things. This is the stuff I like on my pizza. If you don't like this stuff, put different stuff in there. It's not fucking rocket science, it's pizza, which I could argue is more valuable than rocket science. Yeah, I said it. Okay, now I'm just folding the dough over and pinching it together, and this is pretty fucking exciting, you guys. Now I just have to pop it into the oven. I'm not really sure how long this is supposed to cook for. Maybe like 20 minutes? Yeah, and after a little bit, the dough seems to be rising a bit more than I thought it would, so probably should take this out of here. I'm also a little worried that I can see juice bubbling in there as well, but that's okay. It's still gonna be awesome. All right, it's looking pretty done from this side, so we're calling it. Here we go, and yes, this looks like a fucking skull. It is leaking a little bit from one side, but I think that just adds to the effect, right? When you're ready to serve it, you just need to do a quick lobotomy and you're well on your way to Pizza Town. Best goddamn town there is. I do think this needed to cook a little longer, but it's still delicious. It might be a little messy for a party, but let's be honest, you don't have any friends, so you're gonna be sitting at home alone, taking this to the dome with no given. Project number 1, success. Now that we're all fueled up, we can take on a little more involved of a project like DIY spell books. This is a Pinterest legend and something I've been wanting to try for many years. We'll be using our dollar store composition book and creepy plastic doodads. But first, I'm mocking up the words I want to use for the front covers in Photoshop using the Harry Potter font I downloaded off the internet. Just gotta print that out, cut them out, and then glue them to the craft foam we got. I'm a little too impatient to let them dry all the way, so I'm just gonna cut out the letters the best I can, and yeah, they look pretty dang good. I also cut out some little circles to use in the corners as faux bolts, which are gonna look pretty cool. Yeah, okay, now we just have to glue all the stuff to the front of the journal. First I put the letters and bolts, and then I cut the wings off this little plastic bat, sorry bat, and then glued those down. Then I glued the skeleton down, and things are looking pretty looking fancy already. Next, I mixed some glue and water together and painted that onto the entire front cover. Then I placed some black tissue paper down on top and used the brush to get in all the cracks and crevices. Sorry, little buddy. It did rip a little in some places, but don't worry, we'll fix that in the paint step. But we do have to wait for this to dry first. Okay, this mofo is dry, so time to add some black paint. And holy crap, this makes it look so much better. Look at this beautiful masterpiece. Now look at it in the light of the morning sun. Project number 2, success. This next project looks super easy. Abandoned spiderweb art. Living out all my Pinterest dreams. All you need is a dark piece of paper and an abandoned spiderweb. Check and check. Sturdy, right? Yeah. Safety first. Oh, now I can't see it anymore.
Oh, the sun went away. I think you're too far away from it.
Rob, you just made me ruin it.
I didn't make you do anything.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. You ruined it.
Oh.
Look at that, huh? What a project. There it is. And this is why our neighbors think we're crazy.
I didn't get it.
What about the one over here? Yeah, I found another one. You can kind of see it.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, so this project's really easy. All I need is a dark piece of paper and a spider web. Check and check again. Don't make me mess it up this time. All right.
Here we go, catching the spider web. Huh.
What the hell?
Okay.
Thanks for your help, Rob. Look at my beautiful Halloween artwork. Yeah, got some bugs over here. It's very nice. That was a fucking piece of lying ass. You lied to me, internet. Okay, so project number 3, not quite a success. Up next, bloody finger candles. This should be pretty easy to figure out. First of all, these candles are a little too long, so I gotta cut them down a little bit. See what I'm doing here? This is how you expertly cut a candle. Okay, now I'm melting some beeswax in the microwave and then pouring it into this LaCroix can. Rob drinks this shit, by the way, not me. The reason I'm using this can is because I thought I'd be able to get the full coverage on the length of candle that I have while not using as much wax. I'm not gonna wax poetic about it anymore, but that was my reasoning. Unfortunately, I let it cool down entirely too much on my first several attempts. Yeah, several attempts. But after a while and a few remeltings, I finally figured it out. I also had originally planned to do each finger in a different skin tone, but that didn't work out. And they all ended up looking kinda orangey. So I'm just gonna pretend that these are all from one person who also happens to be a giant Oompa Loompa. All hail the Oompa Loompa in chief. Okay, after they harden completely, you're ready to add the details. Whoops. Yeah, I should probably shave off the bottoms a little bit. Did you do that? They're a little too chubby to fit in the candelabra. Need to go on that high protein, low carb diet. Yes, that's the ticket. Now we just have to shave off a little fingernail space. And yeah, that was probably too much, but that's okay, because we're painting this shit anyways. But first, little finger lines, yes, and then some paint. And yeah, this is awesome. Totally creepy. But do they melt blood? Let's find out, shall we? Yes, this is how you light a candle. And now we wait and wait and fucking wait. What the hell? All right, it's been like 10 minutes and I haven't seen one drippy drop of blood yet. I'm starting to think that I might have done this wrong. Like maybe the beeswax burns a little differently than other wax. I don't know. Apparently my ears were filled with wax while I was trying to research how to do this project. I don't know, but I do know that I'm just gonna wait it out a little longer because I have faith in this. There's a couple that really seem like they're on the verge of dripping blood any minute now. Oh, it's so goddamn close. Just drip, you fucking piece of shit. All right. It's okay, regrouping. Wait a minute. As I was putting them out, the pressure of my breath was able to move some of the wax down, and now it looks like it was dripping blood. Okay, I'm gonna consider this a win. See that right there? That is red wax dripping down the side of the fucking candle. Project number 4, success-ish. For our 5th and final project, we're trying skull sugar cubes. And I actually got this mold last year off of Etsy, but ran out of time to try it. So guess what? The time is nigh. We just have to pour some sugar in a bowl. Yeah, and then we add a very little bit of water. You want it to be moist, but crumbly. Moist. Moist. And then you just press it into your mold. I think the key here is to really press it in there with a lot of pressure. Under pressure. I also have this mold that I found at the craft store that I'm gonna test out. Now we just have to let these harden for a good while. Alrighty, and the moment of truth is upon us. Oh, we already have a broken bone here. That's not a good sign. And yeah, this just turns to fucking mush. I let these sit for quite some time, at least 10 hours. And yeah, I don't know. None of them are working. And even if they were to stay together, they don't really look like skulls. So it doesn't really matter. Definitely not as good as this picture here. But you know what? That's okay because I don't like sugar in my tea anyway. So I still consider this a success. Hey, X-Mark, get out of here. No one needs your opinion. Jeez, I think it was a success. No one needs sugar in their tea. Woo! We did it! Time to celebrate! This is my idea of a good time. Sitting around sipping tea with your bestie while thinking of people to hex over a candlelit dinner. Living my best life right now. Oh goodness. Yeah, this PIN-SPLOSION felt really good. I PIN-SPLODed all over your computer screen. Yeah. Harry Potter Halloween continues next week. Don't forget to subscribe, like up this video, and I'll see you later.